Aquí estamos con Sherlock el pirata Sparrow Holmes. ¡Uah! Al otro lado, mi compa. Aquí vamos a pasar desapercibidos, la vamos a hacer cortita. Lo último que hicimos fue hacer las misiones de la isla del tesoro, que era un concurso que se está haciendo aquí en Cordona. Encontramos todos los tesoros y nos dieron todo este traje. ¿Por qué? Porque somos un pirata que encuentra tesoros. Y ahora vamos a hacer otras misiones secundarias a tratar de dejar el juego completo. Así que let's fucking go. ¡Yuhu! Tenemos aquellos chistes repentinos. John se fijó en un cartel en el muro del Teatro Legacy. Ya tenemos que ir para allá. En Escaladío. Jauniel Street.
Está loco.
Este es el teatro, ¿no? Ya. Entonces tenemos que este se llama Aquellos chistes repentinos. Bonaparte Street y Jauniel Street. Y esto queda en Bonaparte. Tiene que ser por acá, po. Ahí está. Déjale, compañero.
Oh, so it has taken root. What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
Ok. A la entrada de... La entrada atrás, por la entrada trasera. Vamos para allá, pues. Que me refresca la memoria, amigo.
Yeah, I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me.
Recuerdos de la función. Yo no se acuerda de nada de la función. Tengo que concentrarme y ayudarlo a recordar. Vamos viendo. Ok. What the fuck? Yo interpretando a
Here was our
Hamlet.
glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
Gertrude
And
bebe
Hamlet's
veneno.
mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina,
Georgina.
of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
And there you were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick.
Haha.
Presence inspired me. And brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried? In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
Y ese de allá, ¿quién es?
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Listo. Listo. Cacho. Son puros recuerdos. ¿Dónde estaba la ruina? Oh, ay, no me acuerdo. El señor Gilden. Las ruinas, ¿dónde eran, hermano? Ahí está. Bazaar Road, Yarnauth Street. Bazaar Road, Yarnauth Street. Arnaut Street. Ah, acá es, pues guacho, y aquí está la ruina. Nah, estamos al otro lado, Guau. ¿A dónde me fui, por hermano? Perdón. Claro, aquí era, pero... Plan, 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 plan. Su tonta guarida de bandidos. No las quise completar nunca.
salty breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Perhaps. Did we find something at the top?
Canalla Demente. El recuerdo empezó en la Old City, ya.
Ah, it was an old skull. What a lucky find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier to climb these walls back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Oh, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
Jiji, ahí nos pillaron.
An old man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow of infinite jest, aren't you? The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
Aquí sí.
This is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more. The skull is ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress. I remember now, you said this skull was my father's.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual, so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John. Uncertain. Abandoned by my father.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. But putting this man to rest, it did help.
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological merit.
Ah. Cacha, cacha, cacha. El cráneo de su padre. Vamos.
I thought he'd kill the boy. I've never seen Giorgio so angry. I hope the kid's safe.
cliente furioso ha asaltado y perseguido a un niño vidente. El hombre le atacó porque el niño le llamó mentiroso. Ya.
Let's hope no one's been hit by this smooth mineral. A deck of tarot cards, very popular among street performers. The name of the original performer has been replaced with Dilwyn. Someone has over-egged the pudding with these spangles.
You know what? Put on the magic hat. I have a feeling it will help.
Ya, John me pide que me disfrace. Y además,
It's not actually magic, John.
vamos a disfrazarnos por John.
Well, not to you perhaps, but to a boy, any magician's hat is special. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to relax. Anyone else want in? No? Great. All the more for me.
Fuck.
Should have known better than to jostle a police officer.
It's all right, boy. You can come out. Your pursuer has been intercepted by Cordona's finest.
I didn't do... Hey, that's my hat you're wearing.
I know it is. I followed you from your magic stand. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You should keep the hat. It makes you look like the amazing Alonzo. He's the best magician around. It never suited me anyway.
Is that so? Let me take a look at you.
Bueno, un niño de la calle, magullado por una herida, lleva ropa de segunda mano y unos avalorios caros que sin duda ha robado. Sin embargo, tiene una mente aguda que emplea para trabajar. Es familia rica, pero lleva la ropa hecha harapos como distracción, luce sus cardenales como si fueran medallas. Su aguda mente se muere por un desafío de sus profesores.
You wear your bruises like a badge of honor, a souvenir of your street antics. Your clothes are ragged, yes, but your hair and nails are clean. You're no urchin. This is a rich boy's game, a way to fight off boredom. You made a costume, snuck out from home, and put your skills to the test.
Wow, I guess you do know me.
Clearly. So, tell me, why did you call that man a liar?
Because he is. He told me he's a lord. But no lord has calluses on his hands and sour cabbage stuck in his moustache. He came after me. He caught me with a fist. Nasty bugger.
Ya.
What did you expect? You embarrassed him in front of his peers and he couldn't admit it. Of course he would lash out. You must be careful how you deploy the truth, Dilwyn. It's a potent weapon, as easily turned against the speaker as it is brandished by him.
Yeah, well, the truth is what people pay me for. I simply notice things others don't. But I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I can do it too. It's called deductive reasoning. I happen to be somewhat of an expert in it.
I never knew there was anyone else like me.
Your abilities come with consequences, Dilwyn. To adults, you're a nuisance. To other kids, a freak. You must learn how to blend in. Bite your tongue.
But I don't want to blend in.
Then they will lock you up. The truth hurts, and the bigger the truth, the further men will go to silence it. Be careful how and when you deploy it.
All right. I mean, it was just an amusement.
Yes, nothing like a swift uppercut to really pass the time. Perhaps when faced with the monotony of this world, you will find a place in your mind to explore instead. There is little to gain in idle provocation.
¿Qué le decimos?
Why don't you go to the police and show them your skills? You could become a real detective one day.
They won't take me seriously. Grown-ups never do.
I'm sure you'll be able to impress them, Dilwyn. Just work your magic.
All right. Maybe I'll do that. Catching criminals could be fun.
Before you go, impress me. What do you see?
You're overconfident, as a way to mask your insecurities. You're more vain than you care to admit. And you notice when people notice you. You act like you don't need anyone, because it's easier to pretend you like being alone than to ask for help. You desperately hope to find somewhere you belong, but you never will. Nowhere, no one will ever be enough. And the truth is, you're terrified. You're too smart and too empty inside. You know how dangerous that is, and you know exactly what you're capable of.
Valiant attempt, but alas, you've missed the mark.
Oh, really? Well, what does John think?
Sherlock, did he just... How? I don't know.
Hermano. Le sacó a John, por hermano, quedó todo loco. Ya creo que ya no quedan casos, quedan solo los de Minecraft. Y estoy acá. Y atravesar el puente de piedra. Nah, yo creo que no tengo el DLC. Pero, en fin, lo vamos a dejar hasta aquí nomás. Y misiones secundarias hechas, solo faltan las de Minecraft. Y a ver si después hacemos los DLC, pero eso yo creo que es más adelante. Sería Sherlock. Ci vediamo. Grazie mille per tutto. Ciao.